So when I first started training in self-defense and mixed martial arts, my main focus, of course, as a kid was being able to defend myself. And then as I got through high school and college, it was kind of the same. It was about me, how good I could get, how confident I could feel. I enjoyed teaching others, but I only had to really worry about myself. And I feel like over time, I feel pretty confident that I could defend myself. And I felt pretty confident that I could help somebody else out. And then as I became officer and I was working in law enforcement, I would see either witness firsthand or after the fact various assaults that would happen on families, or where the family or a spouse would be the victim of someone else. And just the hurt and pain that got caused with a husband or a mother feeling like they couldn't either protect their spouse or they couldn't protect their children. And that's when my worst fear set in, was the idea that I wouldn't be able to effectively protect my family. That idea is my driving force in being able to teach what I think is street efficient self-defense. Really, I mean, that is my mission, is to not only be able to teach people how to effectively protect themselves, but their families, their loved ones, their friends, that they are willing to step in. And even from the beginning of time, we've effectively always worked in tribes, right? To protect each other. And I feel like over time that started to get lost. It's become more about protecting myself and not necessarily looking out for my neighbor and my loved ones, even if that might be a friend, right? Well, I think as fathers, as mothers, we want to be able to feel like, I ask questions all the time. I will ask questions on our Facebook forum sometimes. What is the thing that scares you the most? Okay. What is it that scares you the most? Or what do you want to learn in class? And I've had mothers say, I want to know what to do if somebody tried to grab my kid in the middle of the store, because it happened. I want to know what to do if I'm pushing my shopping cart and somebody got out and tried to grab my kid. What would I do? Because it happened. I even had a woman say that while she was cleaning her house, her next door neighbor was having a psychotic episode and just walked into her house and was asking where a gun was. What martial arts class is going to train you for that? Okay? All of those scenarios that I've talked about, I've never seen taught in a karate class. Okay? Even working in scenarios to where you've got a loved one's hand. I walk out and I'm confronted and I've got to be able to defend myself. Or I've got my kids in the car and now I'm getting carjacked. Or I've shared before the story that happened last summer to where a road rage incident created a huge fight in a parking lot to where a poor dad is getting pummeled because he supposedly cut a guy off. For me, it's not about, especially in today's day and age, it's not about me anymore. I want to make sure that I feel confident, that my kids know that they can rely on me, that they can trust me, that my spouse trusts me, that I can protect my family, and do what I need to do to make sure that we all get home safely at night. Ultimately, the reason why we train hard and why we train in reality and why Satori Street was even created is really about love. The love that we have for our families, the love that we have for our friends, for our community members. That's the main reason why we created Satori Street, is because we want to protect our loved ones. Train hard.